You probably heard it a million times.
Planting milkweed.
Planting milkweed.
Plant milkweed. Milkweed.
Milkweed.
Milkweed.
Milkweed.
Milkweed.
But do you know why? Milkweed is what scientists call a host plant. This is a plant that certain insects rely on to lay their eggs and feed their young. Over millions of years, plants have evolved to protect themselves and have defenses against insects and from them being eaten. In milkweed, this is that milky sappiness that gums up and prevents most insects from eating it. But some insects have figured it out. By specializing on a plant that most insects can't eat, it gives their babies a fighting chance for survival. Think about it. If every single insect relied on your rose bush to reproduce and eat whenever their babies were born, the competition would be fierce. But if a species sticks to only one plant that only it can eat, the likelihood of it surviving and thriving is much higher. And this strategy worked so well until urban development, habitat loss, ornamental plants and exotics being used, and what we considered weeds being cut down. Because the reality is without this host plant, the insects themselves cannot survive. But here's the real kicker. Scientists are estimating about 90% of the insects in North America are actually specialists. That means our butterflies, our bees, our beetles, they rely on a host plant. And that's a problem because we are losing them faster than scientists can even map which species goes to which host plant. So what can you do about it? Well, luckily, there are some plants that we consider mega host plants called keystone species. And these have been identified and mapped to hundreds of caterpillar species. So by planting just a few plants, you'll have a greater opportunity to impact a larger amount of insects and the rest of the trophic levels. Planting these is a powerful way to give those insects and the entire ecosystem a fighting chance.